Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us at PMM Fest. Before this session starts, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all our sponsors, our partners, you, our festival attendees, and all our speakers too, because without all of you guys, none of this could have gone ahead and be the success that it has been. If you've not already checked it out, do check out our AMA site. Lots of our speakers will be heading over there after their sessions to take your questions and give their answers. So yeah, head over to the AMA site. That's all from me today. Enjoy the session.
Hi there, I'm Nikita Ajmera, and I'm a product marketing strategist at IBM. Thank you so much for attending my virtual presentation, and thank you to the Product Marketing Alliance for having me. Now, before I dive into the content that I've prepared over the past couple of weeks for you all, I want to start off with a brief story. The picture in front of you is a picture I took exactly 3 years ago on a study abroad trip to Costa Rica. Myself and 20 other peers from the University of Michigan went to Costa Rica to study sustainable business. However, perhaps one of the most impactful lessons we learned happened outside of the classroom. We traveled to La Carpio, Costa Rica, a very, very poor area of the country, to do a community service project where we created a lunch program for a school. Although this was a very small endeavor, we were able to create a large-scale impact. Now, the reason I'm telling this story as it relates to product marketing is that we were able to come together as a team. And by collectively working, we were able to improve the life of another person. That same ability to come together as a team and to work collaboratively is a topic that I'd like to illustrate with today's discussion on engaging early career product marketing managers, an opportunity for us to solve once we work together as teams. Now, before I get into today's topic, I want to share a little bit of background about myself. I'm originally from Toledo, Ohio. I went to the University of Michigan, Go Blue, and I'm based in New York City as an IBMer of the past 2 years in the product marketing practice. Currently, as many of you are as well, I'm embracing the new normal outside of New York City, back home in Ohio, spending time with my family, mentoring, and developing perspective. However, I'd be nothing without my team of wonderful IBMers, our director, Peter, practice lead, John, and community manager, Claire. We're a small but mighty team, as you can see, driven by pragmatic approaches to strategic problem solving. Now let's get into today's agenda. We're going to discuss first the opportunity we have in front of us to elevate early career product marketers, showing why this is important by looking at data and understanding how we can see that this is crucial to our future as product marketers. Second, we'll understand the solution, what we did as IBM product marketing practice to leverage this group of people in our organization. And finally, I'll leave you with tips and tricks for you to take action in your organization. But first and foremost, why is this important? Well, we have a massive workforce of early career product marketing professionals, and their success is crucial to ours. But why? Let's look at the data to truly see what the numbers are telling us on how this group of people is so influential. First, we'll look to the 2019 Product Marketing Alliance State of Product Marketing report. This is something that many of you might have participated in. And what's interesting is when we look at the demographics of respondents from this survey, 1 to 3 year professionals make up 33.4% of responses, showing that this is a large demographic. In addition, data shows us from the elevated future that the workforce in 2025, 75% of that workforce is projected to be millennials, showing that they may be the future of our workplace. Millennials also have a powerful impact on B2B purchase decisions, a very important part of being a product marketer. 73% of millennials ages 20 to 35 are involved in product or service purchasing decisions. 33% are the standalone decision maker for their department. And 45% of technology buyers in the B2B space in general are usually 25 to 34 years old. This is making these people the single largest demographic. However, what if their needs are unmet? 49% of millennials will leave their current job in 2 years, according to the 2019 Deloitte Millennial Survey. So retaining them and understanding how to make them succeed, understanding how to support them is crucial. Because reasons that they may leave are limitless. Things like dissatisfaction with pay, not enough ability to advance, and few abilities to develop themselves in the workplace may be reasons why they may leave. So now that it's clear externally why this is an important cause and why engaging early career product marketing professionals is essential, let's shift to IBM to understand where this looked. IBM showcases to us a very interesting statistic. We did a survey and we found that 50% of product marketers are just beginning their career in the product marketing role at IBM. But also 50% of product marketers are beginning their career in general at IBM. So half our population is an early career professional, and therefore understanding who they are and what motivates them was the first step of this puzzle. First, we needed to understand the actions we could take to engage with early career product marketers. And so in order to do that, we had to take command of the opportunity and really see how we could make a difference. Leaning into our global organization of product marketers all across the United States and the world was essential. We talked with these individuals and we understood with surveys and focus groups what makes early professional product marketers motivated, what they need to succeed. And we found, interestingly enough, that simplifying the complex by understanding through strategic enablement how to describe product marketing in the simplest way possible was essential. B2B is a very complex space, and by simplifying that complexity, we were able to see that early career product marketers could understand their role much better. So, we started off by creating an example persona of this person internally and used that to see what pain points existed. By using design thinking sessions to understand the pain points, the opportunities, and more context of what early career product marketers are going through and what's important to them, we were able to understand them through an internal lens and see what they cared about. So the first step in this puzzle that we found was creating comprehensive onboarding. We found that early career product marketers wanted more guidance and they wanted more training. And so they needed more education. That is exactly what we did. We developed an internal community at IBM where product marketers could go for onboarding, skill development, roles and responsibilities, tools and resources, and training materials. The onboarding guide was a critical part of this, as it was able to improve transparency by pooling managers and product marketers together, explaining very clearly what the core competencies are of being a product marketer, how you can get started in your first couple of months at IBM, and how you can build your career. Now, Going back to the data for a second, onboarding here is so important because it can increase an employee's effort by 20%. And statistics also show that it can drive performance of employee of up to 15%. Committed employees, after all, have the ability to work 57% harder and are 9 times likely to leave if they have onboarding and if they have training. So the foundation at the beginning was extremely important. The onboarding guide was something appreciated by managers of all levels, as it was able to very clearly improve performance by developing a sense of transparency and clarity in what the role of a product marketer is and how they should be working with their peers and other functions. In our guiding for onboarding, we included 50, 30, and 45-day checklists, action items for product marketers to take in these time frames for them to very tangibly go out and start taking action as a product marketer. The second piece after onboarding was developing product marketing enablement in order to teach the core competencies of this role. In order to start this enablement, we developed internal development into core competency areas using our internal digital tools. With our product marketing career site, we developed strategies on how to develop market opportunity, buying experience, offering definition, points of view, and marketing plan. By developing these tools aligned to core competencies, it enabled product marketers in their free time to take advantage of learning. We also had monthly webinars for skill enablement. Each month, we pool together experts on a particular topic of product marketing and for our community to take a listen on in order to improve upon their skills. We also developed templates for messaging, things that would enable standardization and effective guidance. This is an example of an empathy map that we gave to our product marketers of all levels. We found that this combination of onboarding, enablement, skill development, webinars, and templates was able to form a foundational view into best guidance and support for early career professionals. We also taught these individuals guidance on the B2B buying journey and marketing's goal. At new hire onboarding, developing a sense of understanding around how do you discover, learn, try, buy, and advocate, very clearly explaining this process to develop perspective. We also showcase guidance on the marketing business plan, understanding the buyer, crafting a point of view, and establishing routes to market. With the point of view, we developed a way to have product marketers self-assess their own skills by developing questions to test their messaging. With that, we were able to even develop step-by-step ways for crafting the point of view and best practices in order to do so. By developing this guidance and developing ways for product marketers to test their own skills, we were able to see progress. Next, following the enablement, the onboarding, we were able to understand how to develop resources to support skill development for early product marketers. We found that persona enablement was a very important portion of being a product marketer and a very important day-to-day task. So we developed enablement, pooling together resources internally, externally, around how to best prepare for and execute a buyer persona interview. And the impact of this was that product marketers were able to have tools at their fingertips and best practices in order to do a better job in their role. In addition, we had elevator pitch digital tools, and this was to improve the skill of positioning and messaging. We developed best practices by speaking with product marketers aligned to various offerings, from IBM Cloud Pak for security to IBM Watson advertising to Red Hat Marketplace. And finally, we thought creatively about how to develop core product marketing skills using games, and using social monitoring and analytics to refine personas. Ways for product marketers, again, to have enablement and support in order to grow. So now that it's clear what we did at IBM to solve this opportunity and to come together as a team, how can you change the course of your action? And how can you take steps in your workplace? What can you do? We've pulled together 4 main recommendations on how you can take advantage of this opportunity and engage your early career product marketers, attract and retaining the best people. First, providing support and resources. Second, give ongoing and direct feedback. Third, developing structured training and skills enablement. And finally, creating opportunities for recognition. Now, while this may seem very obvious, and you may be thinking, yes, I've done that, it may be more than what meets the eye. So let's dive into what these each 4 areas truly mean, as they're very important. Our first recommendation, providing support and resources for career progression. So early career professionals really just want to know how to grow, how to climb the ladder. So incorporating things like mentorship, being transparent on how to get a promotion, and providing them diverse opportunities to take on more projects shows that they are of true worth and that you are investing in their growth. We mentioned at the beginning that 49% of millennials are looking to leave their job in the next 2 years if they have unmet needs. So investing in their career, being transparent about what they can do to progress, and by creating positive management coaching can enable them to feel supported to grow their career. Secondly, give ongoing and direct feedback with mentorship alignment. Enable mentors to come together so product marketers have the opportunity to receive feedback in their workplace. They want coaches, not just bosses, and they may not have a lot of experience or prior background. So implement feedback in a way that makes them feel like they can grow, in a way that showcases a growth mindset. Build in time for this with a normal cadence, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly. Develop a structure so millennials know that they are heard and they are cared for. Thirdly, develop structured training and skills enablement. Millennials are more likely to stay in their role if they have the ability to plan out their career and if they have training so they know best practice. Millennials may enter the workforce without experience in their current function, and so developing interactive group training is especially crucial to retaining their skills. And finally, create opportunities for recognition. Now, recognition is something everyone wants. We all want to know we're doing a good job, but many organizations will fail to recognize the newest employees or the least experienced. So create opportunities to do so in a productive and in an efficient way, either with badging opportunities for skill development or different rewards for millennials to come together and work for a purpose. Now, today we've heard a lot about this topic, and I want to bring you back to the beginning. We know that engaging early career product marketing professionals is crucial to our success. We saw that through the data. We did it at IBM, and now we are giving you recommendations on how you can do it in your workplace. After all, millennials have a profound influence on the future of work. They are going to make up the future of our workplace. So it's our duty to help them grow, to listen to their voice, and to realize the impact that they are currently making right now and that they will make in the future. But what does success look like here? We as product marketers need to know our product. That's at the forefront. We need to know our customers. the people who we're talking to. But what maybe we forget is knowing our own people, what they care about, how we can support them, and what they need to change the world. In fact, changing the world is possible when we come together. When we come together as a team and when we collaborate. From Costa Rica to the jungles, to the schools, to IBM, to the workplace, to this group of women, coming together is possible with a team. And in light of the current state right now of our world, much uncertainty, it is essential to come together and to be equal, being able to leave an impact as one, no matter who you are or what you look like. The change we want to see, whether it's engaging product marketers in an organization or developing strategies to solve problems in general, the change really just happens with all of us. Thank you so much. I hope you took something away from this presentation, and I thank you so much for listening. I'm looking forward to hopefully connecting with a lot of you, so please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.